In this video, I'm going to show you how to assemble the Flintan chair. In Swedish, it's probably pronounced Flintan. I speak Norwegian, so that's probably right. So once you have your box with your Flintan chair inside, the first thing you're probably going to notice is that it has this marking, which means you can't use a knife to open the box and cut through the tape. So now we're going to have to figure out a way to open this box. So I have my handy Polo Swiss Army knife, this nice color pink, and I think it's okay to go ahead and open the sides of the box, tape along the sides, so let's try that. Okay. So now I've opened up each end of the box using my mini knife blade on my Swiss Army knife. Now for the tape going down the middle of the box. So I think we can do this using another tool, the screwdriver blade on my Swiss Army knife. It's not sharp, it's completely dull, and so that will prevent cutting of any of the parts inside. And that works. Now with the box open, you can see why they don't want you to cut through the top of the box, because you'd cut your chair in half. If you don't already have a set of tools, I highly recommend that you get IKEA's Fixa toolkit. It's got a hammer, monkey wrench, screwdriver with a set of bits, and you have all the bits that you need to assemble IKEA furniture. And it's also very useful to have a cordless screwdriver. Got this one at Walmart for like 12 bucks or so. The one from Walmart is the Hyper Tough brand, and it's been working very well. Now I have all the parts out of the box, and I'm going to go ahead and open up the bag of fasteners. As you can see, I've turned my sink into a makeshift temporary workbench, and it works great. If you don't already have the bit that's required to do this assembly, it comes with a bit, so you can insert that into your cordless screwdriver. And this is the it's the Allen head bit. If you don't have a cordless screwdriver, don't worry, it comes with the Allen wrench. You can use that. So the first step is to assemble the bottom portion of the support. And I don't know the technical terms for all of these pieces, but you'll have a star-shaped piece which holds the, I'm assuming these are the legs, which the wheels attach to. So we'll call these the legs, or arms, legs. The star-shaped piece has holes on one side. You'll want this side with the holes facing up. Alright, so I did a little research on using DuckDuckGo, and so this, what we're assembling is the base. This piece is probably called a hub. Well, I'll call it the star though, because it's a star shape. But you're going to be, and these projections on the star are technically, I believe, called splines. So you're going to be taking each one of these legs and mounting it on the spline. As far as fasteners go, there are two sizes of screws. To assemble the base, you're going to need the smaller of the two screws. And it looks like we're going to need 10 of these. And there are exactly 10 in the fasteners bag. I'm just going to get these started. And this is where the cordless screwdriver comes in handy. So I've repeated the last step 4 more times, so all of the legs are attached to the hub, the star. The next step is to insert the wheels into the base. This part is the column, and on top it has a protective cap. Go ahead and remove that and discard the cap. Flip the base over. And insert the column. Next, we're going to work on the seat of the chair. So this side is the back, this is the front, and it's flipped over so that the bottom side faces up. Next, we're going to mount this piece with the lever on the bottom of the chair seat. So the lever will be, in this orientation, the lever will be pointing away from you. And you line it up with the holes. To mount this piece, you'll need 4 large screws. Okay, so I've got the four screws started. I'm going to go ahead and tighten those. So we're done with the seat for now. On the back of the chair, you'll have 4 holes, and you'll be mounting this bracket like so. You'll need 4 screws, the large ones, the only ones that are left. The next step is to mount this bracket to the seat back, and you have 4 holes here and then 4 corresponding holes in the bracket. Make sure you get this oriented properly. It should look like this. You can fasten it this way, but your chair back's going to look really funny when you assemble it. So it needs to go like this. Go ahead and get the screws started. Okay, now I've got them all started. Go ahead and fasten them down. Tighten them. Have to do that one by hand. And go ahead and finish it, tighten it by hand. You get the idea. Now check all 4 screws and make sure they're tight. There we go. Go ahead and check your base too. Make sure these are all tight. Also check the screws on the bottom of your chair for tightness, just to make sure you don't want this coming apart. So the next step is to attach the back of the chair to the seat. So flip your chair seat upside down so the base is facing upward. You're going to be using these last 3 holes, and for that you'll need the last 3 screws. Go ahead and insert the back of the chair so that the tab fits in there. Line up the holes. And complete it by tightening by hand so they're nice and snug, like so. Now you can mate the top half of the chair to the column and the base, and you'll be done. And Flintan is done. Let's test it out. Perfect.